Hi guys, it's Bella, and today I'm going to be talking about Louis_Tomlinson. So basically this entire thing started when a website called theindependent.co.uk posted an article about Louis wearing a rainbow Apple logo t-shirt, and they captioned it, "Louis Tomlinson supports gay Apple CEO Tim Cook, days after Harry Styles comments on gender and sexuality." So in order to understand what I'm about to say, I'm going to read this article for you. It says, days after Harry Styles' comment about gender and sexuality became a viral talking point, his bandmate Louis Tomlinson seemingly showed his support for the recent out Apple CEO Tim Cook. Cook publicly addressed his sexuality for the first time in a moving open letter. In it, he declared himself proud to be gay. His admission was mostly met positively, though not in Russia. But at least Cook appeared to have the 22-year-old singer on his side when he wore a t-shirt bearing Apple's original rainbow-striped icon to the X Factor studio. His statement comes after a trying week for One Direction fans, left perplexed by Styles' answer to one question during an interview with the YouTube channel ODE. I already talked about that in a previous video, so go watch my last video to hear about Harry and his bisexual comment. A number of One Direction fans have since collaborated to form Rainbow Direction, a social media group where fans can ask questions about Styles and LGBT issues without judgment. Many Directioners have also affixed the rainbow badge to their social media profiles to pledge their support to the band and any fans who might be struggling with their own sexuality. So basically, this is just praising Louis for making such an open statement and supporting someone even though others might not appreciate it, like the people in Russia. And it's basically just thanking him. But Louis_Tomlinson took to Twitter and had a giant rant about it. And I'm going to read this off of Buzzfeed. So, rather than being pleased at the association, Tomlinson quickly took to Twitter to express his anger at the publication of the article. In tweets that have since been deleted, actually they haven't, that's wrong, Tomlinson was very quick to clarify his sexuality. Then Louis tagged the author of the article saying, "The fact that you work for such a credible paper and you would talk such rubbish is laughable. I am in fact straight." He went on to say that his choice of t-shirt was not a comment on gay rights. Google original Apple logo and you will see the one printed on my shirt that you reported on, trying to look for a promotion. In the article, she actually states that it was the original Apple logo, so don't really know where that tweet was going, but he continued by saying that the situation was effing ridiculous. Effing ridiculous, I even have to tweet this. Brr. It wasn't long before Shelby responded to Tomlinson, pointing out that being gay is not shameful, and supporting the LGBT community is something to be admired. "Hi, Louis_Tomlinson. Thank you for your tweet. I'm sorry you found our article in any way insulting. At no point did we insinuate anything about your sexuality or mention your relationship, and nor would we. We were merely speculating as to whether you'd shown your support to a brave man facing some persecution for his decision to come out in public recently. I'd like to remind my readers that being called gay should never be insulting, and that standing up for LGBT rights is an admirable thing to do. I'd like to remind Directioners that calling a woman a biatch is never okay, and neither are death threats. And to thank those Rainbow Directioners who have tweeted it for their support. It is much appreciated." And it seems that a lot of people sided with Shelby over the issue. Tomlinson lost over 20,000 Twitter followers after his outburst, and others said they were canceling their pre-order of One Direction's new album. It's unclear whether the coverage of Harry Styles' comments from earlier in the week promoted Tomlinson to report so publicly. And now I'm going to read you, "We get it, Louis Tomlinson, you're straight, but you're also a jerk." Once again, a member of One Direction has taken it upon himself to clear up gay rumors, or in this case, a gay connection, in the most disrespectful of ways. A woman by the name of Jen Shelby recently wrote a piece in which she claims that Tomlinson wore a shirt with a rainbow apple design to support the coming out of the company's CEO Tim Cook. She never once implied that the singer himself was anything but heterosexual. However, Tomlinson still didn't take too lightly to Shelby's assumption and decided to reply to her via his Twitter. "Is anyone else seeing a reoccurring problem here? This is not the first time a member of the Steal My Girl group has recanted homosexual claims with strong wording that veers on homophobia. This isn't even Tomlinson's first time. Back in 2012, he attacked fans who commented on his once close relationship with fellow groupmate Harry Styles, calling the non-existent romance bull. For some reason, the group constantly finds himself in some sort of mess before asking the public to chalk it all up to them growing up. Even if Shelby was in the wrong for connecting Tomlinson's choices with some kind of bigger message, the young man still comes off as being completely disrespectful and childish in the face of his many gay fans. Of course, another apology will come from this, especially with their new album 4 dropping in a matter of days, but I think the time has also come to realize that some people will just never learn. I guess everyone can't be like Styles, and that's truly unfortunate. I'm so mad. I understand that this is Louis _Tomlinson and not Louis Tomlinson. Well, first of all, this was posted from an iPhone, all the tweets were, and Louis doesn't own an iPhone. Second of all, Louis was asked numerous times during the live stream if he had any rumors to clear up, and was also asked about his girlfriend and the article that The Independent posted, and not once did he deny gay rumors or say that he was straight and in love with Eleanor. None of that. But yet he suddenly needs to do this over Twitter. He didn't even do a video. I'm baffled, and I just know that this is not Louis. Louis would never ever say something like this. Even if he was 100% straight and made out with Eleanor every hour on the hour, he would never say anything like this. Actually, in an interview, he actually said, and this was filmed, so we know he said it and we know he meant it. An interviewer asked, "Do you appreciate straight fans, gay fans, both?" And he answered, "Yeah, of course. I don't think we should, choose between them. I think it's great. I mean, all fans are fans of our music, so it doesn't really matter who or what they are." Louis Tomlinson is accepting of gays. And I know that the Louis Tomlinson that we see in videos and interviews and that people have met in person and that people know personally would never say these things. And I'm just really mad that management thought this would be a good idea. I don't know who sat there and thought, you know what, it would be great to make Louis seem homophobic, because then all the fans will love us and they'll know that Louis is straight. And no, that's not right at all. Honestly, what they did was worse and lost more fans and more money for One Direction than if Larry came out. This is just the BS tweet 2.0. So if you're considering jumping the Larry ship and it's either too much stress or you don't want to believe in it anymore, honestly, sister or brother, you signed up for this. You need to put your seatbelt on and stay strapped in, because this ship is gonna keep sailing, okay? And you cannot jump ship now. But that's all I have to say. What are your thoughts on this tweet? That's what I want to know. Also, don't forget to go down below to all my social medias. Again, I'm most active on Twitter and Tumblr. And again, if you want to know how to get a follow from me, watch my previous video. I am so glad I got to vent this out to you guys, because I'm just super mad and I wanted to know if you are too. So it was great talking to you. Talk to you soon.